you're an aspiring dancer, honestly, for me, the freelance route definitely has a lot of more pros and cons versus, you know, going the audition route. Because the audition route is either you make it or you don't. You know, it's really easy. It's like yes or a no from whoever you're auditioning for. With the freelancing, there are a lot of no's. There are a lot of no's. I mean, I guess with auditioning too, there's a lot of no's too. But with freelancing, there's a lot of no's and there's a lot of unpaid gigs. And that's like up to you as the dancer to kind of decide, like, do I want to do this gig for free if it means 2 years later I'll get a fucking fat check from you know, whatever festival or whatever DJ because I decided to take this chance and get some exposure, you know. And it sucks because dancers, like a lot of dancers, it's kind of like their side job, so they need it for like money, and it's hard because go-go dancing, it doesn't pay very well, and even when it does, it's only 1 or 2 times a week. You're not getting like every day, like a 40-hour week or whatever, like a conventional job. But if you're doing freelancing, there's a lot of gigs that are going to be like, you know, we'll let you perform, or like we'll have you perform for an artist pass. We'll have you perform for, you know, this for professional videos. Like it's a give or take. Like you either are going to be like, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to help myself grow in the scene, or you're going to say no and go only take gigs that are like paid. Because honestly, it takes a lot of unpaid gigs to get paid, like even just $1,000 in the 2 years. Like 2 years later, you're gonna get offered a gig and it's $1,000, or a music video and they pay you like $2,000. Like it really just, it depends on how much hard work you put in. And what a lot of people don't realize is that it's a lot of hard work and a lot of no's, a lot of unpaid gigs, a lot of, you know, stuff you honestly, like, you don't want to perform for free, you know. But if you're like super passionate about something like this, then you're gonna do it. Because at the end of the day, I've taken a lot of free gigs where I've just danced because I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to make that connection. Like I wanted to, because, you know, you're done dancing, you get off stage, and you're gonna like kind of network with everybody, whether it's the festival owner, like the DJ, the manager, whatever it may be. Like at the end of the day, it's like a networking opportunity, whether you get paid or not. And I know a lot of dancers, they're against like, oh, I don't want to dance unless I'm getting paid. This is my rate. And, you know, you should have a rate for sure, 100%. But a lot of gigs that do pay, like, you're going to have to work really fucking hard for that. You're going to have to work, like, do a lot of unpaid shit. And I feel like that goes for, like, a lot of other industries as well. Because I know that, like, a lot of musicians, even, like, they do a lot of free fucking work before something blows up and, you know, they start getting paid just for anything. Like, it's to build up that, like, that stamina for the industry, that, like, you know, passion, that hard work. Like, you know, if you really have a passion for it, I feel like the money will come. You know, you don't need to be getting paid every single time if it's something you really love to do and you do want to make a career out of it, because it starts with just kind of giving your time. And I don't know if you listen to like Gary Vee and stuff, but he's always talking about that. Yep. He's always like, you know, like sometimes you gotta fucking eat shit, work for free for 2 fucking years as an intern, and then you get that opportunity to get that big gig, that touring opportunity where you like get to tour with the DJ or the musician or whoever that you're working for. And I'm like a huge believer in that. And we've both had our fair share of, you know, working or dancing for free or just even showing up to the event. Like it's part of it. It's part of it. So
yeah, like Lucy brought up a really good point. But no, Lucy was bringing up a really good point about how, you know, the freelance game is going to be a lot about, like, you know, just sucking it up for the money and just being like, well, I would do this because I love it. Yep. But the biggest thing about it is what's really cool about the EDM community is that we're in a really special place because, you know, our community at the end of the day really does care about each other. Like, we all kind of like want to see what everyone else has. The thing with the dance industry in general is like, they always say that, you know, don't settle for less, don't settle for free gigs, because it's like a lot of people out there do try and take advantage of dancers, and they want to be like, okay, well, you know, you can do a bunch of flips, but it was only a bunch of flips, so I don't need to pay you for that. Like, you know, I get that point, but because the community that we're in is such a different community, it's cool because we have an opportunity to be like, okay, let me show you what I've got though in this settings, and then you're around a bunch of other people that are also like, oh wait, I do this too, and I need something like that. So it's like, that's how I can potentially use you. And I feel like that's a big part of the freelance game, where it's like, you just need to be at those things, like show up to those things, or like show up to those free gigs and be like, hey, I'm here. Like, let people know that you in the game. Like, people are gonna always be like, oh, you that one girl, like, you that girl again. Like, you're back. I remember you. I remember that. Like, people always do that, and it's like, you think they don't, but it's like, little do you realize, like, oh hey, I'm the head of Dirty Bird, or oh hey, I'm a Dirty Bird DJ, or oh hey, I'm a Eat Everything DJ or something, like, you know, like, it's super random. And that's what's cool about our community, is that it brings so many random people together that actually are about what the music is about, and about, like, you know, the culture of it, that, you know, there is an opportunity for people that, you know, aren't as like super professional or like super, you know, super trained to actually be able to do something and share what they love that way. So that's why, like, that's honestly why I got into it too, because it's like, honestly, like, I was gonna take the professional route where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go audition, like, no after no after no, but it gets wearing, like, it gets real tiring. And then when you start hearing, like, oh, they're looking for a certain look, they're looking for certain things, like
certain body weight.
Yeah, like, you start getting discouraged, and you're like, you know what, let me go back to my community where people are just like, okay, you killing it out there. Like, that's all I need to hear. Like, that's all.
I think you mentioned it, like, pretty much you probably have to shift your mindset, right? For these auditions, for these gigs, and you have to look at it as, you know what? If I show up and I just do what I do, that's a W. That's a success in my book. You know what I mean? And then what transpires after that is just icing on the cake, because worst case scenario, they saw that I'm working on my craft every single day. You know, they see that I'm working, and I get to meet people and extend my network.